Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wapaton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make
cha-ching
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4 crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every
Johnson with the home run, just about to stray away center field.
Good Friday afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Breckenridge, Minnesota. We got some Minnesota high school girls basketball action for you here today as the hometown team, the Breckenridge Cowgirls, are taking on the visitors from Wheaton, Herman, Norcross. The Warriors are in town today. And welcome once again, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network and those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. And we want to thank all of those of you watching on Red River Communications Channel 28. Also want to thank everybody for joining us on the Yield Advantage Precision Planting Sales and Service Center, Southern Red River Valley. That's Yield Advantage, our pregame show sponsor. Yield Advantage, again, we thank them for doing that. They've been with us for a few years now. We appreciate Yield Advantage. And welcome again, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network. And I'll get through the introductions, and then we'll talk about the game here in just a second. I'm Joe Schreiner. Sitting alongside me, producing today's show, is going to be Noel Eckroth. Noel, welcome on a Friday afternoon here on your... Appreciate you coming in on a Christmas holiday weekend for you, but I appreciate you coming in.
We got a basketball matinee. Thanks for having me. It's great to come in and watch this Cowgirl team once again.
Yes.
Exciting team.
All right, and over on the camera today is going to be Camden Yards Kelson. He's going to be over on the camera today, and keeping an eye on Noel, and Noel's producing today's show, but I think, Noel, you'll handle it just fine. So the Cowgirls, Noel coming in here at 5-3. And they're ranked in the QRF rankings in the state of Minnesota in Class A basketball. Out of 150 teams, they're ranked number 14. The Warriors coming in here 4-2 overall in Section A, Class A, if you will. Out of those 150 teams, the Warriors are ranked 46. So a 4-2 record versus a 5-3. Noel, I think the difference between the two is basically the Cowgirls have had a heavy double-A schedule here so far. And coming in here, the Warriors, single-A teams that they've been playing, but nobody has played a common opponent yet.
Yes, that's right. The Cowgirls really did a nice job playing these double-A teams and building some momentum going into the Christmas break. And now we're coming out of the break, or we're still during holiday break. You want to keep that momentum going. It's kind of difficult to do when you have these daytime practices and people are traveling and celebrating holidays. But I think the Cowgirls, they'll make a statement early on defense, and that'll probably get their offense going for them.
And you mentioned that they're going to make a statement early on defense. We've seen that early with the Cowgirls, the games that you and I have watched. They're heavy full-court pressure, man-to-man pressure a lot of times, and just a solid defensive effort here from the Cowgirls every game.
It's definitely a teamwork thing, and I love what Coach Bogenreef is doing. He's got them buying into the defense, whether it be man-to-man or zone. They can switch back and forth a little bit, and you're exactly right. That full-court press causes a lot of problems for opponents. And
one of the other things, Noel, that the Cowgirl fans are going to be happy to hear, Jonica Bernatus is going to see some limited minutes today after her foot injury. So it's she had her knee injury she came back from, played 3 games, and then suffered a foot injury, but she is back out there on the court and warming up right now with the team. She's been practicing for a few days, and she's told me before the game here, Noel, she's going to get some limited minutes.
That's fantastic. Great news. Glad she's coming back from injury. It'll be really great for her teammates to see her out on the floor again. Even if it is limited minutes, it should give the Cowgirls a boost in this game.
I agree. And we're going to take a break here during our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the Precision Planting Sales and Service Center for the Southern Red River Valley. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back with more from Breckenridge High School as the Cowgirls host the Warriors from Wheaton, Herman, Norcross.
business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAN are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Welcome back to Breckenridge, Minnesota, home of the Cowgirls as they take on the Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors today in Minnesota high school basketball action. That will conclude our Yield Advantage pregame show, and we're going to turn it over to our PA announcer, Art Grocko, here shortly for the starting lineups, brought to you by Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. Again, Art will soon take over the microphone here as we're about ready to get the festivities underway between Christmas and New Year's, the holiday break. A couple of games here in Breckenridge, and we're just about ready to go here as we will turn it over to our PA announcer, Mr. Art Grocko.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Breckenridge High School. We thank you for your attendance and for your support of the student athletes competing this afternoon. We'd like to extend a warm welcome to the players, coaches, and fans from Wheaton Herman Norcross. Breckenridge High School encourages positive sportsmanship and behavior at all of our activities. Please encourage players and coaches with positive comments and acts. Please respect the decisions of our contest officials. What you say and do during the contest reflects on your team, school, and community. Enjoy the game by being a good sport. The officials for this afternoon's game are Troy Wittenberg, Cody Thompson, and John Quast. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask you to all please rise. Face the flag on the south end of the gymnasium. Remove your cap or hat as we honor America and our veterans, both past and present, with the playing of the national anthem. All right, at this time, let's meet the starters. First for our guests on the scoreboard, the Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors. A sophomore, number 5, Claire Rinke. A senior, number 11, Addison Bloom. A senior, number 23, Julia Schmidt. A freshman, number 24, Carly Schultz. And the junior, number 51, Jordan Ellers. Coaches, Levi Schultz, Dan Perry, and Rebecca Schmidt. And now the starters for your Breckenridge Cowgirls. A senior, number 0, Sydney Roberts. A junior, number 3, Parker Yagi. An 8th grader, number 4, Ava Janing. Sophomore, number 10, Piper Janing. And a senior, number 24, Aaron Lafus. Coaches, Tony Bogenreef, Tim Janing, Brenda Dahlgren, and Joel Herder. Let's get ready and play some basketball.
There you go. There's your starting lineups, brought to you by Miller & Associates American Family Insurance, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. Brought to you by Miller & Associates. In Art Grocco, our PA announcer. And now we're going to have our Tyler Farm Supply opening tip. Your short line farm equipment dealer since 1985. Tyler Farm Supply, located in beautiful downtown scenic
Tyler, North Dakota.
There you go. Since 1985. Aaron Blofus in center circle. And it's controlled by the Warriors, and coming away with it there was Schmidt. She'll take it out to center circle. Guarded there by Ava Janing. Sydney Roberts now way out on the outside here, guarding Bloom. Again, there's that opening man-to-man defense there that we talked about in the pregame show, Noel. Cowgirls coming out tight. Little switch on defense there. Ava's going to take the taller Rinky. And a missed shot underneath, and Sydney Roberts going to come away with it. She'll push it up ahead to Piper Janing. Little dipsy-do move up and in, and just rolls it in for two for Piper to open up the scoring.
Nice transition basket, splitting two defenders to score the bucket, and now a little three-quarter court press.
They come out in a little 1-2-2 there, didn't they?
Yes, little three-quarter court zone trap.
Piper Janing up on the front there, up on the point. And the Cowgirls settle back into some man-to-man here. Again, Joe Schreiner, Noel Eckroth on the call here today. Yards is on the camera. Warriors moving the ball around. Schmidt gets it to the corner to Addie Bloom. Back out on top to Schultz. Last time the Warriors ran the shot clock all the way down, and that time it got down to 5 seconds before the trigger was pulled there on the missed shot there by Ehlers.
Nice defense by the Cowgirls, forcing late shots in the clock.
2 possessions in a row. A back-to-back Friday-Monday game here for the Cowgirls. They play Rosse on Monday. Piper Janing takes the three, a little bit short. Parker Yagi tries to save it, but she stepped on the out-of-bounds line. So a back-to-back. The girls play Friday and Monday. The boys will play after the girls on Monday afternoon. We'll have both of those games here as well. I think Noel will be back for that too, won't you, buddy?
Absolutely. Looking forward to it.
And there's almost a takeaway there. It's over to the far side to Addie Bloom. Back out on top, now to Rinky. Warriors rotating the ball around the outside, around the perimeter there. Again, 10 seconds on the shot clock here. And the Cowgirls with the steal, and they're going to push it back the other way. Parker Yagi with the left-hand dribble to the left side of the paint. She'll kick it back out to Aaron Blofus for three. Off the mark. And Schmidt gets the rebound. She'll push. Going to go coast to coast with the left-hand layup. A little bit too strong. And Sydney Roberts will pull it away for the Cowgirls, but it's almost stolen back there by Addie Bloom. And he's going to say it belongs to the Cowgirls. Wheaton Herman Norcross fans do not agree on that one.
There's a few of them here, too. A nice showing.
There is a nice showing.
Wheaton.
Yep, sure is. Ava Janing, the 8th grader for the Cowgirls, brings it up in this front court. Back door to Sydney Roberts. Couldn't get it to roll. Nice pass from Piper to Sid. Just couldn't get it to roll. That'll be on Ehlers. That'll be her first. Sydney Roberts at the line, averaging 9 points a game. Sydney, uncharacteristically, just 45% from the stripe here, Brian. And here comes Jonica Bernatis on her limited minutes. She'll check in for Piper to give Piper a breather. So we'll keep an eye on Jonica. Sydney's second free throw is good. So 45% from the line for Sid. She got the second one to fall. Warriors get it into the front court. Schmidt near the timeline. Gets it over to the near side to Bloom. She'll go to the left side baseline. Bounce pass underneath. Nice bounce pass over to Schmidt on the other side, but off the mark, and Sydney Roberts will clear for the Cowgirls. Sydney with a behind-the-back dribble. Gets it over to Jonica on the near wing. Near is the nearest side to the camera. Far is the opposite side of the camera. Right now, Jonica between the circles. Gets it over to Sid on the near wing. Sydney takes a couple dribbles. Looks for a bounce pass down. And good denial underneath there by Bloom. But she might get whistled for the foul. And she did.
So far, Bernatus looks real solid on defense. She handled a screen and roll well, and she was the first one down the floor in offensive transition. She looks pretty good coming off that injury.
And just back in is Mariah Coltis on the inbounds, and just off the mark. Ava Janing puts one off the glass, off the mark. And Schmidt will chase down the rebound into the corner. Push up front to Ehlers. Bounce pass goes across, and Jonica Bernatus with a move, and she'll save it for the Cowgirls as she bounces that one off Schultz's leg.
Nice play. Gets the steal and knocks it out of bounds off the defender with no one to outlet to, and we have a timeout.
We do have a timeout. We'll take a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back with more right after this on Three Borders Sports Network. Cowgirls up 3-0.
Powerful and playful, delicate and precise, bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family, to provide options beyond the expected, to help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Welcome back to Breckenridge, Minnesota, Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner, Noel Eckroth producing today's show, and there's almost a steal by Schmidt. She ties up Ava Janing, and down they will go. Is that a reach foul they're going to call on Schmidt? That is a reach foul called on Julia Schmidt, her first, team third. Is your headset okay there, buddy?
It is now.
Okay.
We're good.
All right.
Thank you.
I didn't know if you couldn't hear or something was going on there. Bernatus now in the near wing. Up on top, they go to Spear. She's back after illness. Bernatus with the left-hand dribble, now between the legs. She doesn't look like she's missed a beat, does she? Drives, penetrates, puts the floater up and in for two for Jonica, her first bucket of the game.
Nice crossover move right to left and shoots the floater in the lane. She looks good. The injury is not bothering her.
All the way down on the left side, Coltis stands her ground, but running into her was Carly Schultz, and Schultz going to go to the line, and Coltis will get whistled for the foul.
Tough break for Coltis. Might have had the backs of her heels on the restraining circle.
So Mariah picks up her first foul, team first. That one's off the mark there on the first free throw for Schultz. Schultz, a 5'8" freshman for the Warriors. That free throw brought to you by Giant Seeds and Snacks, also our Coaches Show sponsor. We don't have any Coaches Shows this week either because due to the holiday coming up on the first. The second free throw was good by Schultz.
Light man-to-man pressure out of the Warriors.
Parker Yagi, top of the key, switches over. She'll hand it off to Coltis, now to the corner to Ava Janing. Up top to Piper. Down low, Coltis tries to put up a baby hook off the mark. And she's going to get tied up, or is it going to be a whistle? No, they're going to say Mariah with the reach. And I think Coach Bogey was hoping that was not going to be a foul. He was hoping that was going to be a jump ball, but
second foul early on a post player. Don't like to see that this early in the first half.
No, so Ava Janing Erin Blofis checks in now. Again, there's the Cowgirls in their little full court pressure. Up on top running the point is Spear. Down low they go, and there they are, and that pass is intended on the near side for Martinek, and it goes off her hands, out of bounds, and a turnover on the Warriors.
Great execution on the press break, hitting the middle, reversing the ball, cut her wide open, just couldn't handle it.
I'd say they practiced that a few times. Parker Yagi between the legs, behind the back, and she'll get it over to Erin Blofis at the top of the key, far side to Sydney Roberts, now back to Parker Yagi. Janing on the near side. She had that floater in the first part of the game. She misses that one. Got her own rebound and wrestling for it, and Schmidt comes away with the ball. Cowgirls up 5-1 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Way down low, pass up and in. Bucket is good. Nice vision there up on top from Schmidt.
Great pass, nice catch and finish.
Claire Ranke gets that point, or bucket, I should say. Aaron Blofus to Spear. Give Jonica Bernadas limited minutes. She's out. She came out during that timeout. Bounce pass goes in. Good denial again down low there by the Warriors and by Martinek. But it'll stay with the Cowgirls. Martinek, a 5'6", 8th grader. So they got some youngsters on this squad too.
Piper looking for a post entry is just a little bit too overloaded on this side. Too many defenders.
Parker drives, dishes it off to Piper. Piper Janing down low. She'll take the drive opportunity and puts it in for 2. Piper with her second bucket, averaging 8. She's got 4 already. Now it's deflected out of bounds, and I think right now is a good time, Noel, to let's put up our Studio 22 design shout-out line. Women's boutique clothing, gifts, and custom shirts open till late on Wednesday nights till 8 p.m. Send us a text, 701-640-2619. Noel and Yards got that on there, so send us a text, and we'll give you a shout-out who you're cheering for and where you're calling from. We'll take calls from or text messages from the Warrior fans as well, so don't be afraid, folks. And there's a nice pass on the give and go, and that's going to be Schultz with 2.
Nice catch and finish. She's got to turn her whole body to make that shot, but on the right side, nice finish off the glass.
Warriors cut the lead to 2. Left side elbow, and there's a shot goes up, partially blocked by Sydney Roberts. Partially blocked there by Martinek, I believe. And Schmidt will push it up. Kiana Wall up on top now. Over to Schmidt on the wing. She looks for Wall, back down low. She'll put it off the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound, got pretty rough underneath, and there's going to be a foul called and a push on the Cowgirls. Will go against Spear. Anna Spear will pick up her first.
Warriors have battled back nicely and cut it to 2.
And there's one that rolls off the edge there, and Piper Janing might have picked up her. Oh, that is her first.
Great execution on that inbounds play. You deliver to the short corner. Inbounder runs for the far corner. You fake the pass, quick spin to the basket, and you're right there. And Schmidt makes the free throw.
Schmidt made the first one. Julia Schmidt, 5'8" senior. 11.5 to go on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, and that one is good as well, and we are tied here. 7 apiece with 11.5 to go. Ava Janing brings it up into the front court. Comes to the near side, Parker Yagi. She'll get a screen up high. Ava Janing for the long 3, and she puts it away. Ava, the 8th grader, 5'6", puts it away. Good look there, Noel.
Nice execution, ball side screen roll, far side shooter for 3.
That's going to go off the hands. Good hustle there from Piper Janing and Kiana Wall. Unfortunately for Wall, it goes off her hands last, and it'll be Cowgirl ball. 701-640-2619, our Studio 22 design shout-out line. Send us a text. Let us know who you are and who you're cheering for. Sydney Roberts with a long 3. A little bit long, and on the other side, weak side rebound. And the Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors come away with it. Schmidt pushes, looks underneath, wide open on the weak side there. Nice pass from Schmidt to Schultz.
Schmidt's kind of getting into the flow of the game. She did a nice job drawing 2 defenders, leaving her teammate wide open.
So 10-9 game here in favor of the Cowgirls. They lead by 1. Sydney Roberts had a good look at the 3. She pulls it down, decides to drive, penetrate, put it in for 2 for Sid. She's got 3 points, averaging 9. Schmidt. Again, the Warriors practiced really well on that pressure. 3-point shot from this side is up and in for Schultz. Schultz leading the way. She's got 8 points unofficially. And we're tied at 12. Parker Yagi dribbles to the top. Piper Janing looks back to Parker. Down low to Blofus, and it's going to get knocked away out of her hands. It'll stay with the Cowgirls. Jonica Bernadas comes back in along with Ellers, and I believe it was Bloom coming back in, was it? I think 11.
I believe so, yes.
Addison Bloom. Parker gets the pick but didn't take the shot. She'll pass it over to Aaron Blofus, now to Ava Janing. Janing up top to John, thought about the three. She was practicing that shot earlier. She tried the nice little bounce pass, and it's deflected. 7 seconds remain on the shot clock. Jonica was out when I was here setting up early this afternoon. She was all practicing that shot out at the top of the key all day today. She must have took about 10 in a row. There's a kick call.
This whole possession, they've been trying to get Blofus involved. All of her teammates have been looking for. It's almost like a 4-out motion.
And there's Aaron for a three. On the inbound, put it away for the senior. Good call, Noel.
She just needs to step out and shoot the three, I guess.
I guess so. You got a post player that can do that.
That should open things up for sure.
Should open things up. And that was a close to 10-second violation there, but the Warriors get it across just in time. Pitched back over to Bloom, and she'll put away. Are they saying that was a three or was that a two? That was a three, I think.
I believe that was a three.
Yep. So Bloom for three, and we got a timeout on the floor. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We're going to take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back on Three Borders Sports Network.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Welcome back to Breckenridge, Minnesota. Bloom pushing hard there on Sydney Roberts. No call. Sydney behind the back. All by herself again behind the back. Out dribbles the defense. And now the Cowgirls set up their offense here on the near side. Parker looks for a three. Just rolls it off the rim, and Bloom on the rebound. She'll clear it off to Schmidt. Down low, pass goes down low. Schultz, and then a nice little handoff down low, but not able to put it away was Bloom, and battle for the ball. Coming away with it are the Cowgirls. Up ahead to Jonica. She's got a wide open look for a three. Jonica puts it away, give her 5.
Nice shot. She came up with a loose ball and sprinted right to a spot where she could spot up for that shot and they get the ball right back to her for 3.
Give her that much time, and she's usually going to come away with it, and there's a carry, and that'll be a turnover on the Warriors. It'll be Cowgirl ball as Spear and Piper Janing check back in, and Jonica comes out after that 3. She's got 5. In the 3 games she played, Noel, she's averaged 11 points. She's got 5 so far in this one. And there's double dribble or travel. Good defensive pressure there by the Warriors caused that turnover.
You know, it's so hard as a coach to take out a player like Bernadas. You say limited minutes, but do you really mean limited minutes?
Exactly.
So hats off to Coach Bogenry for following the advice of the medical staff.
Making sure that foot heals well.
He's thinking long term. That's good.
18-15 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Bloom back out top to Ehlers. Now to Schmidt over on the near wing. She's going to dribble to the top of the key. Back over to Bloom. Rotation going 3. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Didn't hit the rim. And there the shot clock expires. It'll be Cowgirl ball. That second attempt did not hit the rim either, I don't think.
Nope, neither one did.
Nope.
Nice execution on their offense, though. This is a good Wheaton Herman Norcrest team.
Absolutely. They coming in here at 4-2. In Section 6A South right now, they are sitting at 3-2. There's a foul underneath there, and that's going to go against Ehlers. I believe that will be number 2 if that's on her. Does the scoreboard agree with me? It does. So Sydney Roberts will check back in now for Ava Janing. Uncle Dave cheering on Piper and Ava out in San Jose, California. He's on our Studio 22 design shout-out line. Thank you, Uncle Dave. Near side to Sydney Roberts. Thought about the 3, pulled it down. Hands off to Spear. Spear to the left elbow. Blofus halfway down, came back out.
She might have been too close. She should back up behind that 3-point line, I think.
And the pass goes down into the corner to Schultz. Out of Bloom. Up on top, Spildy for three. Short, hits the front iron, and it's a rebound there by the Warriors. And the 20 seconds on the shot clock. Schmidt back over to Wall. That one a little bit too high to handle for Bloom, and it'll be a turnover on the Warriors. Unforced error as Coltis will check back in now. Coach and Mariah Coltis with 2 fouls. So she's got to play it safe. Got to give Aaron Bloffus a breather, though. Parker hands back to Spear, now over to Piper Janing. Uncle Dave watching out in San Jose, California. Sydney for a three, jacks it up and puts it away. Sydney Roberts with 6, averaging 9.
Nice shot, quick release on the three-pointer.
Now low, and Mariah might have just picked up her. Nope, they're going to whistle a travel. Boy, Mariah was chewing her fingernails on that one, thinking that was foul number 3.
Right.
I was too.
Once again, great execution on the press break, but just unable to finish.
Yeah. Parker, good pressure there from Bloom. Parker, a good dribbler, though. She can handle the ball. Puts the floater up, no good, and that one's going to be tipped out of bounds by the Warriors. It'll stay with the Cowgirls. Go Cowgirls and Coach Bogey. Merry Christmas to all the fans in Gilbert, Arizona. Watching from Gilbert, Arizona is Jody Bogenreef, cheering on Coach Bogey and the Cowgirls. Thank you, Jody. Spear kicks it back to Sid. Sid drives into the paint. Floater goes up, a little bit hard off the glass, but she's going to go to the line for 2.
You know, Roberts just hit that 3, and she's done a real nice job the last 2 times she caught it since then of looking to attack the lane and get a little bit closer shot, paying off drawing the foul.
Sydney just off the front iron, averaging 45% from the line. See if we can reverse the jinx for her. Parker will get a breather as Ava Janing checks in for her. Gilbert, Arizona. That's probably pretty nice weather out there. And Sydney misses the second. Schmidt pushes on the left side. Ooh, and there's a reach foul going to be called on Anna Spear. That'll be number 2 on her. Spildy, Reagan Spildy will check it in for the Warriors. She gets the ball back in the corner for 3, off the heel. And Ava Janing going to push on the far side. She'll wait for everybody to come back and kick it back to Piper for 3. Piper with that long 3, couldn't get it to fall. Anna with the reverse layup on the rebound, puts it up, no good. Anna had her, or was that Sydney?
Roberts, yep.
Sydney, I'm
Roberts.
sorry.
Nice offensive board.
I saw the ponytail and thought it was Spear. My bad, folks. Sydney with a nice spot there. She was in the right spot for the rebound. Bloom from the corner, off the mark. Again, battle underneath, and Coltis will come up with it.
A little half-court zone from the Cowgirls that time, trying to protect against foul trouble.
Under 5.5. Lob goes down low to Coltis, and it ends up in Schmidt's hands. Right idea, just not in the right spot. Schmidt to the right elbow and kicks out to Wall. Back over to Schmidt. She'll bring it up between the circles and right on top of the B logo. There's an errant pass, and here comes Spear on the steal. She's going to get guarded by Bloom. She kind of fakes the shot, and it's going to get bounced around. Piper Janing puts it back up and in on the miss. Piper in the right spot at the right time for the Cowgirls.
Nice hustle by the Cowgirls. They end up in a 3-on-1 situation. Easy to clean that up.
Biggest lead of the game for the Cowgirls is 8. Shot by Wall, no good. Ava Janing, one of the shortest players on the floor, clears it out. She's going to push. And there's a reach called on Schmidt. It is on Schmidt. That will be foul number 2 on her. Parker Yagi will check back in now for Piper. Got more shout-outs here to come, folks. I'll get to them here shortly. 4:40 to go on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Ava Janing inbounds right to Mariah. And back over to Sid. Sydney Roberts drives, kicks to Parker, and there's a whistle before that. Parker had a good look at the 3 and drained it, but unfortunately for the Cowgirls, the foul is going to be called on Martinek. So 25 seconds on the shot clock. They're saying it's 1-1, it's bonus. Yards confirmed. How about that, Noel? Yards keeping us in line.
He's got it.
Okay, this free throw is going to be brought to you by Smith Motors of Wahpeton, your certified Chevrolet GMC dealer, and Wahpeton Daily News and Superior Builders. Sydney Roberts puts the first one up on the 1-on-1, and she got it.
I like how Roberts is always looking to attack when she catches the ball. She's made a 3, so she's a threat out there, but she's breaking the defense down nicely.
2 in a row there for Sid, and that increases the lead to 10 at 4.5 to go on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Biggest lead of the game so far. Dribbling around is Rinke. To the left wing, far wing, missed shot. Parker Yagi on the board. Parker will push to the far side as Aaron Blofus comes back to the scoring table. 3-point shot by Spear, no good. Sydney got to give chase, and it goes out of bounds. Nobody touched it. It'll be Warrior ball on the far side as Aaron checks in now for Coltis, and Piper Janing going to check back in. We've seen Jonica maybe, 5 minutes total?
Yes, and she's played well in those 5 minutes.
Yeah, she's got 5 points in 5 minutes, 1 3-point field goal.
And the Cowgirls are extending this half-court zone out to a half-court trap if they have an opportunity.
Schmidt, as soon as she crosses the timeline, the pressure will come. Wall over to the far side, tipped away there by Parker Yagi. He'll stay with the Warriors with 24 seconds to go on the shot clock. We also want to thank Optimum Rehab, Superior Builders, and Interstate Engineering. Thank you, folks, as Schmidt drives and she gets fouled.
There's that short corner option play inbound again where you can fake the handoff or pitch it out to the deep corner or wheel quick and take it to the basket. That's a great idea to run that for Julia Schmidt.
And what do we got going on here?
We need a towel.
Moisture on the floor, huh? Somebody bleeding? Or we just got moisture on the floor? Because they're going to take the time to wipe that up, and that's going to give me time here, buddy, to read a couple more shout-outs here. How about that on our Studio 22 Design shout-out line? Again, Jody Bogenreef out in Gilbert, Arizona, and Karen and Carly Campus watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. Thank you, guys. Karen and Carly always tuned in. And Grammy Paula Morris, Parker Yagi's Grammy, is tuned in and watching from beautiful Wichita, Kansas. Thank you, Grammy. Schmidt gets the first one.
And Parker Yagi was the Breckenridge Rotary Student of the Month in December.
How about that?
I got to see her speak. I was a guest with Carter Hockert and Sophia Barth, and Parker Yagi did a great job speaking in front of the crowd.
I bet she does. She does well when I have her on the air here once in a while, too, as well, as Schmidt sinks the second one and cuts the lead back to 8 here, under 4 to play. So Paula Morris watching down in Wichita. She'd been at a few Christmas parties, so she that one's thrown away as it ends up in the hands of Schmidt. Again, the pressure defense from the Warriors, driving in and getting the bucket. She'll go to the line. I don't know if that's on Sid or Ava. And it's going to go against Sydney Roberts. That'll be her first. So the bucket is good for Bloom. She has a 3-point field goal earlier. She's got 5 total. Misses the free throw.
Schmidt's pass to Bloom was a touch pass. It was perfect, giving her the chance to finish the play.
Sydney Roberts up on top between circles, picks up her dribble over to Ava Janing on the far wing.
Here comes your pick and roll. Reverse to a shooter. Another pick and roll.
Piper from 6. Good. Piper Janing got 8 points. She averages 8.
Nice execution on that 1-4 offense.
The lead is 8. Schmidt to the corner. That's Martinek down there, and the ball's taken away, and here come the Cowgirls. Ava Janing with the left-hand dribble. Goes up with the left hand, no good. Parker Yagi on the board, battling for some room underneath. Finds it, Aaron Blofus, now back out top to Piper. To the corner, Parker for a look at a 3. Bangs it away, Parker Yagi. Gets her first bucket of the game, is a 3. No.
All net, no rim on that shot.
Give her that time, she'll put it away. And there's an errant pass. It's intercepted there by Piper Janing. We're going the other way. The lead's 11, and now it is 13 as Piper gets another one. She's got 10. And a timeout on the floor. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We're going to take a break. Carlson Family Insurance, 2nd Avenue North in downtown Wahpeton. Back after this in 60 seconds. Is your athlete suffering from an ankle sprain or a hit to the head? Did you know that a chiropractic adjustment can decrease ankle swelling by half and get your athlete back to their sport quicker? Or dizziness, brain fog can come from a neck subluxation. With 20 years of chiropractic experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic knows personally how chiropractic adjustments can get you back to playing your sport in no time. Request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com or call 701-672-1300.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
That was the Carlson Family Insurance Timeout. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew in 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Courtney and Bex, they're watching, and little Crosby, he's down there cheering on his dad while his dad runs concessions there. Look at that, watching
awesome.
the big screen.
That's great.
Little guy down there, and we'll see the boys on Monday. Coach Jordan and the boys will take on the Rossay Tigers. They used to be the Tigers. I think they're still the Tigers. Ooh, that was a late call there. They're going to say Aaron Blofus with the foul. I thought that was a little late whistle there after the shot, but
that was a little bit after the fact. He just wanted to be sure about it, I guess.
So it's a 13-point lead, biggest lead of the game here for the Cowgirls. And at the line is Claire Rinke. She's got 2 and now 3 points.
And we were tied at 15 not long ago. This has been a nice end-of-half run so far for the Cowgirls.
There's a miss as Aaron Blofus reaches over the top of Sydney and gets that one. Quickly up ahead, Coltis, and look at Claire Rinke knocking that one out of bounds on Mariah Coltis. With the long arms of Mariah Coltis, you don't see that very often.
Not very often. She ran the floor so nice, and the Breck Cowgirls found her. And from behind, Rinke made up the distance.
Shot goes up, and it's off the hands of Coltis, and they'll say it is Warrior ball here with under 2 to play. Gripper Sports, downtown Wahpeton, all your favorite team sports apparel. Gripper Sports, stop and see Wayne and Tyler. Make some pretty cool vinyl signs down there, and that one goes out of bounds on the dribble off of Ava Janing, excuse me. And Rinke will inbound on the far side. She'll get it into Schmidt. Back over to Rinke. Back up top again. 20 seconds to go on the shot clock. Looks like Cowgirls went to a little zone here, Noel. That one goes up high, and Sydney Roberts gets the rebound, and there's a swat at it there by Schultz, and she'll get whistled for the foul. And it does go against Carly Schultz. So she's got 2 fouls. Ellers with 2 fouls. Schmidt with 2 fouls.
Coach Bogenreef has found a defense he likes. He likes that 2-2-1 half-court trap. They're not even coming across the timeline, and they're falling back into a 2-3 zone out of it.
Wall checks in. Here comes Jonica Bernadas to the scoring table. Free throw's good by Sid. She'll check in for Coltis. So Blofus and Coltis were in there at the same time. Now Jonica Bernadas checks in. Sydney Roberts drains that one. She's got, that shouldn't jinx her. She's got 4 in a row now after missing 2.
Here's that 2-2-1 half-court trap. Cowgirls daring Wheaton to do something about it.
Yeah. And that one's tipped there by Parker, but it gets to Bloom. Bloom to the paint. Little floater off the mark. Blofus gets the rebound, and there's Wall with the arm reach and a foul on Kiana Wall. And the Cowgirls will go to the other end to shoot the bonus. These free throws are brought to you by Bell Bank and Minn Kota Ag Products, along with All Seasons Car Wash. Bell Bank, Minn Kota Ag Products, and All Seasons Car Wash. My opinion, the best car wash in town.
Just went there today.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
I haven't dared to do it yet. The miss by Blofus. Parker Yagi puts it back up. Battles hard for it and gets it.
Great offensive rebound. Seals with her body and finishes with the scoop shot. Nice job.
Oh, and that one's tipped by Sid, but it still stays with Rinke and the Warriors. Ball on the floor, and Schmidt does well to get rid of it, but Ava Janing keeps it. And look at that by Janing. Holy cow to Bernatus on the wing. Parker Yagi. There's a couple of three-point shooters over there. Jenica drives to Sydney. Another three-point shooter to Parker. Wide open three in the corner. A little bit short. Ball on the floor. And again, we're going to get a jump ball out of that one, aren't we?
Eventually.
30.3 seconds to go. 15 seconds remains on the shot clock. Possession arrow goes to the Cowgirls. Jonica Bernatus comes out. Sure, Coach Bogey, when he saw her on the floor, is going like, don't hurt yourself, don't hurt yourself. Into Bloff, it's down low to Yagi. She's going to battle for some room, and she gets tied up, puts up the shot. Is she going to get the and one? No, he said before the shot. So that foul will go against Claire Rinke. That'll be her first. And I believe Parker will be shooting the double bonus. So Parker averaging 14 points. Do I dare say your percentage right now, or should I wait till she's done?
Let's wait till after.
Okay, let's wait till after. That was her first free throw of the day here. Oof, good thing I didn't. 82% from the line.
That's a shooter's bounce.
2 for 2 today. There you go. Schmidt bounce pass up ahead here. 18-point lead here for the Cowgirls. Wall puts it up, no good. Cowgirls gonna push it hard, or are they gonna wait for the last possession? 10 seconds to go. Parker gets it on the baseline, tries to go up, and it's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cowgirls with 6.0 seconds remaining, and here comes Jonica Bernatus. Three-point shooter to check in. She'll check in for Ava Janing, and Jonica will take it out of bounds.
She's in for 6 seconds. She's inbounding the ball. Look for a shot from her, possibly.
Parker. Oh, and a block foul going to be called on Wall. As you said that, Noel, Jonica was heading to the corner to look for that pass back from Parker Yagi.
That's the only reason to sub her in that situation. And they were going to come back to her in that corner.
Yep.
But the foul first.
Yep. So Parker going to go to the line again. 3 for 3. So far, Parker with 8 points, averaging 14. I think that foul was on Wall, wasn't it? Okay, thank you.
Camden's got it.
Okay, thanks, Yards. Three-quarter shot goes up off the front iron. Schmidt almost nailed that one, but it's a 40-20 lead at the half. And Cowgirls with a sizable lead here to end the half. 40-20. We're going to come back with our halftime show, folks. Brought to you by OSPTI in a few minutes. Stay with us. We'll be right back on Three Borders Sports Network. I'll come back with more shout-outs, too.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business. Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
All right, welcome back to Breckenridge, Minnesota, everybody. The Cowgirls and the Warriors here, and welcome back to our OSPTI halftime show. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and in Breckenridge. I want to thank Noel Eckroth for joining me here. Yards is over on the camera, and I'm Joe Schreiner, everybody, and we are on holiday break, but we got some ball games to do. We got today's game, and then we were back again on Monday with a doubleheader. How about that? So we're going to keep you busy, Noel. You ain't going to take the whole week off.
Holiday basketball, I love it. It's great to be here over in the historic Breckenridge High School Gymnasium.
Yes, very, very nice to be over here. And again, a battle here of two Section 6A South squads. And we were talking on break there, Noel. It was right now at halftime here in the OSPTI halftime show, it's 40-20, but it was tied at 15 once upon a time.
Yeah, somewhere around the 10-minute mark, the Cowgirls started their 25-5 run. Really impressive. They're playing a lot of players. They're using their depth, and I'm starting to see a lot of fatigue out of Wheaton, Herman, Norcross. The Warriors just weren't hustling as much for the defensive boards. They picked it up a little bit before halftime, trying to not get run out of the gym, but nevertheless, it's a 20-point game, and the Cowgirls are in a good position to get this second half off to a good start.
Again, we're guessing, folks. We didn't write it down when it was tied at 15, but it's been a 25-5 run here in the last 8 to 10 minutes at least here for the Cowgirls. That's what we're estimating anyway. So,
Coach Bogenreef is living well. Everything just keeps falling into place for him when we come to these games.
And he was pretty worried about today's game, and not to say that it's in hand yet, but again, a nice lead here for the Cowgirls at halftime. All right, let's take a look at the scoring here, Noel. I got Claire Rinke down for 3 points. 5 points for Addie Bloom. She had a 3-point field goal. 1 of 2 for the day for the Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors. 4 points for Julia Schmidt, all on free throws. And Carly Schultz with the other 3-point field goal. She finishes with 8 points in the first half. That rounds it out to 20. For the Cowgirls, leading the way for the Cowgirls were Piper Janing with 10. She had 2 or 5 2-point field goals, and then also Sydney Roberts with some free throws and a 3-point field goal of her own. She also has 10. Right behind those two players is Parker Yagi with 9 points, 5 points for Jonica Bernanis in limited minutes, and 3 points for Erin Blofus and Ava Jading on a 3-point field goal. Erin Blofus's was also a 3-point field goal. So, again, limited minutes, we said, for Jonica Bernanis, but again, effective with her 5 points right away. And she came in at the end of the first half, too, to see if she could get one.
You've got a great combination, I think, out of the Cowgirls. You've got Sydney Roberts, Parker Yagi. You also, of course, have Bernanis back. They are fantastic at breaking down the defense and getting into the lane. And then you throw out there, you also have the two Janings. You have Ava and Piper complementing those players that can get into the lane with their ability to shoot outside. They can also score in transition. And then throw in a couple posts out of Coltis and Blofus. You got Blofus making threes. I've seen her do that more than once. And Coltis, she's a matchup problem for a lot of teams. She uses her height so well. Offensively, the Cowgirls, they look like they're in mid-season form.
So the Cowgirls doing well here today on a Christmas holiday break. Shout out to Dan and Darcy Tolbert. They're cheering on and watching the Cowgirls here too as well. Let's see, I already said Karen and Carly. I also said Jody Bogenreef out in Gilbert, Arizona. We got to say hi to Auntie Jody, and she's cheering on Parker and the team from work today. So somebody's got to work today. So Aunt Jody, thanks for watching Three Borders Sports Network online. We appreciate you tuning in and watching. And again, we already mentioned Courtney and Bex and Jordan's son Crosby. They're watching. And let's see, I think I got everybody mentioned here so far. So if you want to send us a shout out, you can do that too. 701-640-2619. We're going to take about a 60-second break, and we're going to come right back here. We'll have half number 2. That concludes our OSPTI halftime show. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wapaton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Noel Eckroth, Camden Yards, Kelson over on the camera. Kind of keeping an eye on us, overseeing the whole operation. My partner, Brian Watson, my business partner, I should say, Brian Watson, is vacationing in sunny Arizona himself. So maybe he's watching us out there. He hasn't sent me a text, so maybe he's on hole number 6 or something right now.
That could be.
I bet he is.
I could see him out there golfing.
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah. I know he took his clubs. So enjoy it, Brian. Have a good time out there as we're going to start the second half. And those of you watching on Red River Communications, cable channel 28, our own dedicated channel to Red River or to Three Borders Sports Network whenever we go live. Most of our events are on Red River Communications cable channel 28. And here we go with half number 2. 20-point lead here for the Cowgirls as they come out in that half-court zone again. Down in the corners, Eller. She's back in the game with 2 fouls. Ellers with 2, Wall with 2, Schultz with 2, and Schmidt with 2. And that one's into the lane, and it's partially blocked there. I think Aaron with the block. And here come the Cowgirls. Ava Janing between the circles with the ball over to the far side to Sydney Roberts. Again, far side is opposite side of the camera. Sydney up at the top, going to take a 3. Oh, hit the front iron, hit the back iron, decided to come out.
Halfway down.
There's a lob pass down low, and Sydney tips it away, and it goes into the hands of Parker Yagi. She'll push. 3-on-3. Let's see what Parker does. She's going to take it to the hole, spin, go up, and a foul is going to be called late there. And that will go against Ellers, I believe. No, they're going to call it on Rinke. Rinke will pick up her second foul. That would have been 3 on Ellers had it been on her, and she was close to it. So Parker Yagi going to put it up.
Nice spin move by Yagi. You almost have to follow her to stop that.
Yep.
Gets the defense sealed, spins back toward the basket. Can't stop that.
Nope. And Parker, 6 for 6 from the charity line tonight. She learned that move, I bet you, from her brother, Cooper. Cooper used to do that a lot, too. See, I think Chase is sitting over there with Parker's sister. Chase is sitting over there with her mom and dad. And there's a tie-up on the floor. So, Grammy Paula, you got some family members here. It looks like Chase over there sitting with Parker's mom and dad. Right there behind where the ball is being taken out right now. So Parker will inbound to Ava Janing. There's that 1-4 offense, and the handoff goes to Janing. They fake the handoff to Piper. And here we go the other way. Schmidt with the ball. She's got to get it over to the other side to Rinke. Down low, Bloom, little floater, no good. On the weak side, rebound, put back, rolls across the rim on that shot there by Schultz. And Aaron looks like she might have caught one in the nose. That foul is going to go against Bloom. That'll be number 2 on her. So unofficially there, Noel, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players with 2 fouls for the Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors. Nobody in serious foul trouble. Janing gets it batted away. Down low they go to Piper. Piper, a sophomore. Ava, 8th grader. Tries to get it across over to Erin Bloffus. She saves it, but goes right into the hands of Bloom. 42-20 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. 3-point shot goes up and nothing but net for Claire Rinke.
That's a nice sequence for the Warriors. They've had a couple defensive stops and finally get a 3-pointer on the board.
Sydney Roberts takes a little jumper just inside the free throw lane.
And another defensive stop from the Warriors. They're trying to put something together here.
Sydney maybe with a frustration reach there, so Sydney will pick up foul number 2.
Schmidt's doing a nice job of running the point and getting the Warriors to execute things here. I'd like to see the ball come back to her more in position to score. I think she could give the Warriors a little bit of a boost.
Aaron is running over to the trainer, Janie Lanou, over there. I think she got a little nick in that exchange down low earlier. That one goes off the foot, and it's going to be recovered by Mariah Coltis, and then Jonica Bernatus eventually ends up with it. She'll get it up ahead and hurry to Parker. Back to Bernatus, top of the key, right side to Sydney Roberts. Those 3 young ladies have played a lot of basketball together. Sydney Roberts, Jonica Bernatus, Parker Yagi. Played for... Got a whistle and a timeout. Coach Bogey didn't like what he saw there. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We'll take a quick 30-second break. We'll be right back with more on Three Borders Sports Network.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number 1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Again, a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew. That commercial worked out just well for us. Thank you, Eric and the crew. Bernatus to the left elbow. She'll bring it back out on the dribble. Keeps the dribble to the paint. Kicks. Sydney Roberts. And she'll kick it out to Ava Janing. And that will be the shot clock violation, but it's still the Warriors' ball. And Schmidt drives off the glass. Blocking foul going to be called on Ava. I think there was some confusion there by the players maybe when they heard the horn, but it was Warriors' ball, and they just kept on going, which is what they're supposed to do.
Exactly. They picked up the loose ball, kept going. The horn was just a little bit late, so I don't think anybody knew what exactly the officials were going to do.
Correct. Schmidt with 4 free throws in the first half. She was 4 of 4 from the stripe, misses her first here in the second. And this is the second free throw. Sydney gets up into the front court over to Ava Janing on the far side. They lob it down to, there's a foul, I believe, as Coltis was quick to dish it off there. But I think a push from behind by Ehlers, and that'll be foul number 3 on her. Quickly, Wall will come off the bench.
Ehlers is disappointed, third foul, but Coltis wasn't looking to score. She was looking to pass, so she's wondering, why are we calling the foul anyway?
Yeah. And there's a kick violation.
Ehlers just can't believe she fouled a passer.
Again, they get it in, but it's tipped again at the inbound mark. And they get it up ahead the Wall. Left-hand scoop layup, no good. And underneath on the rebound, put back, no good. Bloom gets the board, and she's going to get fouled there, I believe, by Mariah Coltis. That'll be number 3 on her. As Erin Bloffus back in the bench, she looks like she's holding something up next to her nose. I don't know if it's on her nose. I don't know if she's had a little bleeding problem or what, but free throw is missed there by Bloom. So far today, she's 0 for 2 from the stripe. She had a little collision down there earlier, Noel. And
that forces Coltis to stay in with 3 fouls at the 14.5 mark.
So we might see Piper come in for her. We'll see what happens. David Jading loses control of that one into the hands of Schultz. Layup, no good. Schmidt on the putback, up and in for 2. Good follow by Schmidt.
Yes, she had to box out a player to get that offensive rebound.
Bernatus back to Parker for 3, a little bit short. And Wall on the rebound, she'll hand it off to Schmidt.
How long does Coltis stay? How long does Bernatus stay?
Good questions. 42-25 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. There's Schmidt cutting down the paint, and there might be number 4. Coltis shrugs her shoulders and said, what can I do? And it is on Mariah. That'll be 4 on Mariah.
And that's a nice cut by Schmidt. They're looking to come back to her like I was hoping they would do.
I think she got, Erin just rubbed something on the side of her nose. I think she got popped in the side of the nose and maybe scratched as Bernatus and Coltis come out. So Piper Janing and Erin Bloffus come in. That one's short on their free throw, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Cowgirl ball, and the miss there by Schmidt. Schmidt struggling from the line here in the second half.
Light man-to-man pressure.
Schmidt looking for the reach. She got it. Ava Janing loses control, and Schmidt goes up and in for 2. Schmidt with good defensive pressure on the 8th grader. Piper will hand it off to Spear. Checked in. She'll put the floater up off the front iron. And Bloom with the rebound, and here comes the Warriors. That one goes out of bounds, and Erin Bloffus bumped with Schultz, and it's going to be Cowgirl ball. Some frustration there from the Warrior fans. Up ahead, it gets to Bloffus. She'll put it up and in for 2.
Oh, nice catch and finish. Left hand on the left side. Way to run the floor.
Schmidt drives and gets fouled. Parker will pick up the foul. And it does go against Parker Yagi. That'll be number 2 on her.
Coach Levi Schultz asking for some fouls to be called.
Schmidt puts the first one up and good. Checking in now will be Reagan Spildy, 5'9" senior for the Warriors. Schmidt at the line. Short, and Bloffus does a good job of boxing out Wall, but Wall tries to crawl up the backside.
3rd foul.
So Wall with her 3rd personal. So she's got 3. Ehlers with 3. Parker Yagi brings it into the front court. The lead is 15. It was 20 at half. Parker over to Piper Janing. Piper looking for help. Tries to get it to Bloffus, and Schmidt with good defensive pressure, and there's a reach on Piper.
Yep, good call. She wanted to take the fast breakaway. Troy Wittenberg saw that right away.
So Schmidt putting some pressure on the Cowgirls here in the second half.
Their defensive intensity has gone up a notch.
I would say. There's a little floater that goes all the way across and a missed shot by Rinke, and Parker Yagi going the other way with the dribble. She'll get to the paint, puts the shot up, and they're going to say a little shimmy shiver there by Parker Yagi, and she'll draw the offensive foul. That'll be 3 on her. And here comes Jonica Bernadas quickly in for Spear. So some ball handling and shooting ability.
This is a 2-1-2 eyeball press. Look for them to switch and go for steals on this. Trying to shake things up a little bit.
Ball down to Schmidt and the baseline jumper. No good, and Sydney Roberts gets the ball back on the rebound. She'll get it up ahead to Parker. Parker kicks back to Blofus. Bernadas had the 3, pulled it down. Sydney Roberts now up on top. She'll come to the near side to Piper Janing. Down low to Blofus. There's a bounce pass, and it was intended for Parker. Sydney with the errant pass. She'll draw the foul on the other end. Didn't give the free layup to Rinke, but Sydney Roberts will draw the foul, and that will be number 3 on her. Lead is 15 with under 12 to play. If my Minnesota math serves me correctly.
I think you're right.
Okay, thanks. Rinke with the free throw is good. She had a 3-pointer earlier in the half. She's got she's got a total of 7 points, looking for 8.
And the Wheaton Warriors trying to turn on the defensive pressure a little bit here. And we have a timeout. 30-second timeout.
All right, we'll take a timeout as well. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew. We'll be right back after this message.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Welcome back to Breckenridge, Minnesota. Home of the Cowgirls today, and it was a 20-point lead at half. And the Wheaton Warriors have outscored the Cowgirls now on their little run here. Noel, 11-4.
And Coach Schultz has not sat down once during this entire run for the Warriors. He's a looming presence on that sideline.
Ava Janing to Parker Yagi. Back out top. Top to Ava. Ava takes the 3-point shot. She'll put it away for 3. Ava with her second 3 of the game. Got a 6 total.
Nice shot.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, we see both Janings getting active here out of the timeout. That's exactly what the Cowgirls need.
That was exactly what the Cowgirls need, with Piper putting that one in, and Schmidt now with the ball going to slow it down. Over to Rinke. Back to Schmidt on the near side as we approach the 11-minute mark. Shot, 3-point, no good. Blofus on the board. She'll clear to Ava. Ava on the far side. Little hesitation move, bounce pass back to Piper for 3. That's going to be short. Parker with the rebound, reverse layup. And she is fouled in the process, and Parker will go to the line for 2.
Great job anticipating the offensive rebound and getting a shot up when you hear that whistle so that it's a shooting foul and you're headed to the line.
So Parker Yagi will go to the line, and that's the 4th foul on Kiana Wall. And Parker Yagi puts the first one down. All right, I'm not even going to, I'll wait till she's done. Parker so far with 12. Jonica will come over and sit down now. Sydney Roberts back in.
The Rotary Student of the Month is having a really nice ball game.
And she got that one to fall. Parker, 8 for 8 from the stripe today. Schmidt off of her hands. Led her just a little bit too far in the inbound pass, and it'll be a turnover back to the Cowgirls and back to a 20-point lead. So the Warriors cut her down. And we got a timeout on the floor again. And this time it's a full timeout, so we'll be back in 60 seconds on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. It's 51-31. Back after this.
So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make
cha-ching
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, Breckenridge, Minnesota, everybody. Cowgirls hosting the Warriors. Wheaton, Herman, Norcross. Ava Janing gets the inbound pass. She's going to get a wide open look at a three, and she finds the bottom of the net. Ava Janing for her second three of the day. Third three of the day.
Another steal.
Parker puts it up and in for two. And a quick timeout on the other end. And that'll be a 30-second timeout. We got to get another timeout in, so we'll take a timeout. Carlson Family Insurance timeout back in 30.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Well, Noel Eckroth, I think Coach Bogey would take 5 minutes every 18 seconds if he could get that kind of ratio, couldn't he?
Isn't that great?
Yep.
How about the two big three-pointers from Ava Janing?
Yep, a couple of them. She's got 3 on the day, buddy. And you know what? And it's a good thing there. Three Borders Sports Network is sponsoring the Cowgirls on this. Every three-pointer made at home costs Three Borders Sports Network $3. So she's got $9 made for the Cowgirl basketball squad right now.
It's going to add up
from
fast.
us. She's taking into your pay, man. Yards,
That's all
too.
right.
There's a good break of the press there and a basket by Bloom for 2.
They've been executing the press break all day. They just don't always finish it. There they get the nice layup.
So, yeah, those three-point shots that we pay $3 a piece for comes out of yards check. So, yards, you're getting less and less every time they make a three-pointer. I'm kidding. Janing drives, penetrates, shot up, no good. Parker tries to save it, steps on the line, and it'll go out of bounds. It'll be Warrior ball. Claire Rinke steps in. Again, I was teasing, folks. We're not taking it out of yards check. But we are making a donation. We're doing that for the girls squad over in Wahpeton too, as well, for every home point three-point shot made. Donate $3 a basket to the respective basketball programs. In the paint, look at her moving around there and putting up in for 2 as Ellers, her first bucket of the game.
Again, nice execution on the press break. I feel like the Cowgirls will stay with it, though.
Sydney Roberts gets it over to Parker Yagi just outside the right elbow. Back over to Ava, now to Piper. Piper tries to get it in, forced down low to Parker, and it's going to be tipped away, and here comes the Warriors going the other way with a layup up and in, and she'll be going to the line will be Carly Schultz with her 10th point. And that foul will go against Ava. That'll be foul number 2 on her as Spear checks in for Piper Janing, and Coltis comes back in with 4 fouls to give Aaron Blofus a breather.
Nice finish by Carly, using her body as the taller player and finishing on that right side. How long is Coltis going to be able to play here?
Ooh, and that basket is good. Yeah, that's 2 good questions there. Or 2 good points made, I should say. Roberts on the far wing. Cowgirls cutting through on the offense. Janing again. Schmidt with another steal. She's got to have 3 or 4. She couldn't get that finish on that one. Coltis, the leadoff pass up ahead from Spear to Yagi to Roberts for 2.
You gotta love it. Fast break basketball and the ball don't even touch the floor.
Yep. Parker Yagi finding Sydney Roberts down low. And again the other way, Ellers high off the glass and a rebound by Spear. Anna Spear giving the Cowgirls some good time. And again, no, there it is. Coltis with her first bucket.
I love it when posts run the floor. Well done, Coltis.
Again, ball barely touched the floor. Down low, and Sydney Roberts will draw the foul as the bucket is good. She got a big smile on her face for Carly Schultz.
And a really nice pass from Julia Schmidt. Well done on the backside of that press break.
Jonica Bernatis will check in now for Ava Janing. As Piper Janing steps over to the scoring table as well, and the free throw is up. Rolls off. Oh, and a nice rebound by Ellers. And there's going to be another foul. You going to say that's on Parker? You going to say it's on Sid?
Sydney.
So, Ellers will go to the line to shoot 2. They said that was not on Sydney. She doesn't have 5, does she? I've got her for 4.
Oh, hold on.
I've got her for 4. The scoreboard says 5.
Well, they're leaving her out there. So I believe you're right, Joe.
Well, we'll see as she's coming out of the game, but I've got her for just 4. Scoreboard said 5.
But I didn't see him report to Coach Bogenreef that they had a foul out either. So that's a little bit confusing.
I think she's still available. Eller's second free throw is no good. The Cowgirls would get out chase. Schmidt for a long 3 off the heel. And a rebound on the weak side by Rinke. Schmidt pass goes over to Schultz. No good. Bernatis clears. Jonica brings it up on the dribble and she'll clear it out.
Good choice. Run some clock.
Good heads up move. Spear to Piper Janing. Ava Janing up on top again. Schmidt giving her a lot of pressure, and that time she'll get called for the reach. That'll be her 3rd personal. Julia Schmidt, a 5'8" senior, up against the 8th grader, Ava Janing. Ava's had her hands full with Schmidt defensively.
She's done a nice job handling the ball when she's in charge.
Coltis on the left elbow, gets it knocked away, and Piper Janing comes up with it. Piper to the paint, loses control, and there's going to be a reach foul, and that could be on Ellers. If it is, that could be 4, excuse me. Nope, it wasn't. It was not on her. It was
Carly
on
Schultz.
Schultz, so that'll be 4 on her. Or no, I got to put my mark in the right spot here, Joe.
Somebody's going to fall out here pretty soon.
Somebody's going to. I got 3 on her. Piper's first free throw is good. Piper having a good day. She's got 13 total, averaging 8. Schmidt comes out of the game. She'll be back in shortly, I'm sure, as Martinek comes back in for her. Piper's free throw. Rattles around and falls through. 14 for Piper, averaging 8. Colin Hout.
Half-court trap.
Stepping
the
up.
The middle's wide open.
Rinke kicks it back out. Bloom now over to Martinek. To the corner, Ellers. Bloom, left elbow. Paint, puts it up and in, rattles it off the glass for 2. Bloom with 9.
Yeah, nice shot fake. Good use of the shot fake, and then being able to finish over the taller Coltis.
Spear. Back out top to Ava. Ava's going to penetrate right side, put the floater up, and couldn't get it, but she got fouled in the process, so she'll go to the line. And that will be Ellers' 4th. Finally, I'm writing down the right number. So Ellers with 4. Wall with 4. And 3 each for Schmidt and Schultz. First one is good for Ava. Ava Janing averaging 10, 82% from the line. She finally got her first point. other than a three-pointer. She's got 10 total. She's got 3 threes so far today.
And Cullen Hout checks in for Jonica Bernardis. So Hout's going to get some good minutes here.
We might see Jonica done for the day. She's on limited minutes. We'll probably see her again on Monday in a limited role. Shot goes up by Bloom, and Hout on the board. Hout had some good time in the varsity or junior varsity game earlier. That one's tipped out of bounds. Breckenridge Cowgirls junior varsity won that game too. Can't remember the score. I don't remember if...
I don't either, but they look pretty good doing it.
Yep. Bounce pass comes in to Piper. Piper kicks it out to Coltis. Oh, and they're going to whistle Ava for the charge. Nobody wanted to shoot there, Noel, I don't think.
No, they were moving the ball, but they're a little bit too close to the basket.
Could have been a 3-second call eventually there, too, as well.
Ava's fearless, though, isn't she?
Yeah. Sure is. Bloom gets it up ahead into the front court. Back to Bloom now on the B logo. 6.5 to go here in Breckenridge. Don't forget to stay tuned for our first Community Credit Union postgame show. There's Piper Janing on the steal. She'll get the ball back up ahead to Spear. Couldn't get it to fall. She gets the ball back to Piper. Puts it up, no good. Battle for the board, and underneath is Schultz with the rebound. Quickly the other way, Rinke takes an extra step, but no call. I think it was knocked away there, so that's probably why it wasn't. And Spear again on the miss for the rebound, and she'll slow it down. Coltis back to Spear, wide open look at a three. On a Spear with a three. Puts away the dagger. Her first points of the game.
Nice shot. Coltis keeps smiling. I haven't fouled yet.
Yeah, I'm still playing.
I'm still in here.
All right, with 2 points as we go the other way now. Oh, and Piper Janing gets tripped up there. And she'll go to the line as Claire Rinke goes over to help her up in a good sportsmanship move. And that will go against Claire Rinke. So Blofus will check in for Coltis. Schmidt back into the game along with Spildy.
Nearly 5 minutes with 4 fouls for Coltis. Well done.
And Sydney Roberts checks back in, so Sydney has not fouled out. So my book must have been right. How about that? So Piper with that free throw.
I'll let Jeannie know.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it was 1-1, so she gets a shot at another one. Yeah, do that, would you?
Okay.
In fact, I'll go home tonight and tell her I was right again, and we'll watch it just to make sure she knows. Piper's second free throw is off the mark that time. Long rebound.
You're going to have to keep a little scoreboard in the kitchen that you guys can check every once in a while.
Oh, and Schmidt with a rare miss for her. And Roberts on the rebound, puts it up and in for 2 on the takeaway. Sydney Roberts for the 5'6" seniors got 14. I've got Schmidt for 3 fouls there, but she didn't even contest that.
No, she didn't.
Maybe she's got 4 that I don't know about. Down low to the corner to Spear. Now back out to Sydney Roberts. Kills some clock here for the Cowgirls, and just as I say that, there goes Piper driving in. She'll get her own miss and clear it out. Shot clock did not reset. Spear with a 3. Off the mark, and Blofus with the board. There goes Aaron Strong, and she'll get fouled underneath. So senior 5'11", senior Aaron Blofus goes to the line for 2, averaging 6 points, 66% from the free throw stripe. And that will be on Schultz. I got her for 4. The scoreboard says 3, but we'll leave it with 3 then. Aaron misses the first.
Well, I'm planning on you being right because you've been on a roll.
Gosh, I don't know what I'm doing now.
Parker Yagi returns.
Thank you. Aaron gets that one to fall. So Aaron with 6 points, averaging 6. Schmidt near the timeline, gets double teamed. She'll clear it out to Bloom. Down to the corner, shot goes up by Spildy, is good for a 3-point shot. Reagan Spildy, her first bucket of the game comes in the second half as a 3-pointer. Quickly down to the corner, Colin Houch. She's got a breakaway shot to the bucket. Couldn't get it to fall. And a rebound underneath by Schultz. Schmidt for the quick three from 17. Parker clears as we approach the 4-minute mark. Parker will bring it up in a slower pace. I don't know if the Cowgirls know how to slow it down. As Schmidt steals another one from Hout. Schmidt's got to have at least a half a dozen steals, don't you think, if she gets that one to fall?
Oh, I think so. She's done a nice job pressuring. And then when she can turn someone over, she's pretty good at finishing.
Parker spins back at the free throw line to Spear. Over to Houch. She'll save it before it crosses the timeline. Sydney Roberts to Spear for three. Boom!
Nice
Put
shot.
it away. Anna Spear's got a pair of them. She's got 6.
She's got a good-looking shot for a
Yes, she
reserve
sure
player
does.
coming off the bench. Just showing you the depth that the Cowgirls have. They can go deep in that bench.
Schmidt with the drive and the underhand scoop layup from the right side. Nice little shot by Schmidt.
Change of direction and finishing outside the framework of her body. That's a good basketball player. This is a good team, too, but the Cowgirls have really exposed some of their weaknesses.
Goes out deep to Spear and down into Roberts, cutting to the bucket. Now to Parker Yagi for 3. Parker had a good look. Aaron Blofus are going to whistle a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Warriors. I want to thank all the rest of our sponsors, including Sanford Health, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Wahpeton Deli, Channel Seeds and Matt Bone, Corner Drug of Wahpeton, your prescription specialists, North Dakota State College of Science, Comdell Innovation, our play of the week. We'll have one next week after the first of the year. First Community Credit Union, our post-game show. Stay with us here. We'll have Coach Bogey up to talk with Noel and I after the game. 3-point shot, no good. Roberts gives chase, and Sydney will come up with it. And she'll get double-teamed down low. And quickly a timeout here by Coach Bogey. I think he's just going to do a sub timeout here is what he's going to do.
The last
So
round
we'll
of
keep it here.
substitutions included Riley Johnson, number 15, and Sydney Tischer, number 20 for the Cowgirls.
Sydney hit a couple of threes in the JV game. Sydney Tischer.
Yeah, she had a nice second half in that JV game.
So the timeout substitution, we'll say that was a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and Crude. 2nd Avenue, downtown Wahpeton. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Want to thank Tyler Farm Supply, our opening tip sponsor. Miller and Associates, American Family Insurance. Ava Janing drives and kicks to Hout. Back out to Ava in the corner. Ava drives, little floater in the lane, up and in for 2 for the 8th grader.
Nice drive in traffic and go into the backboard. Love to see that.
2 minutes to go, as it's a 75-50 game. That little floater in the lane there by Bertram. No good. Substitutions in for the Warriors as well. Not a lot of substitutions available for Coach Bogey here on the squad. A lot of his players play. There's a layup up and in, and that basket was by Jaden Kellen, who entered the game here. There's a minute and a half left. Tischer puts it up on top to Riley Johnson.
Ava thought about the 3. Still has a look at it.
Coltis looking to dish. She gets it over to Hout for 2. How about that?
Nice finish. That's a very, very tight window to throw that pass, and Hout did a nice job catching and finishing both.
From Coltis.
Nice assist from Coltis.
Yep. That one's a long rebound. Nobody looked like they wanted to grab the hot potato, but it ends up in the Cowgirls' hands as we're under a minute to play. Amanda Frederick, State Farm Insurance. That basket is up.
Nice drive by Ava Janing.
By Ava. We'll add up the points here, and we'll give you the points, unofficial points that everybody scored here. Here's another shot by Bertram, no good. And picking up the rebound there was Martinek. I'm going to say it's Cowgirl ball. 28 seconds to go. Shot clock is turned off, so Might be the last possession of the game, unless somebody wants to try and get their name in the scorebook. That was me. No,
we all want to get in the scorebook.
Yeah, just kidding. A little pressure coming out high by Martinek there, but I think she figured out, oh yeah, there's not very much time left. I might as well just let it go. The shot clock is turned off. The Cowgirls taking their time here. Hout with the dribble. She'll hand it back to Ava. And now they'll let it go as we're down to 2 seconds. And that will be your final score. Again, the final score, the Cowgirls 79. The Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors 52. And we'll be right back here for our First Community Credit Union postgame show after this. And don't forget to join us. Coach Bogey will be here and we'll talk about the game coming up next.
Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town...
Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Is your athlete suffering from an ankle sprain or a hit to the head? Did you know that a chiropractic adjustment can decrease ankle swelling by half and get your athlete back to their sport quicker? Or dizziness, brain fog can come from a neck subluxation. With 20 years of chiropractic experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic knows personally how chiropractic adjustments can get you back to playing your sport in no time. Request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com or call 701-672-1300. Welcome back, everybody, to the First Community Credit Union postgame show. And First Community Credit Union, make sure I read this right, make your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms with our products. First Community Credit Union. And welcome back, everybody, to our postgame show. The Cowgirls victorious here 79-52 over the Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Noel Eckroth. And we're now joined by head coach of the Cowgirls, Tony Bogenreith. Bogey, congratulations. Nice win.
Thank you guys for covering us today.
Yeah, appreciate it. Let's put that a little closer there. Just bend that in there a little bit. There you go. Thank you. All right, and then, again, a nice win here. Kind of nice to get back on that winning streak. Again, you had a couple of tough games there against HOL opponents, but a nice victory to come back and get a W here in Section 6A.
It was, coming off the break and coming off, we talked about yesterday's practice being a little bit rough. It was pretty good. We got up and down. But how you can kind of lay an egg coming back from break. And I thought the girls came out and had energy. We started a little slow still, I thought, but our defense picked up, and we had it. One of our keys to the game, create energy from our defense, and I thought the girls did a good job of doing that.
And one of the things that we noticed here, too, was the run that you had there. Again, it was tied at 15 at some point in the first half. And Noel made the comment here that it was a big run for the Cowgirls there. It was 25-15 or 25-5.
Yep.
Nice run there for the Cowgirls to close out the first half.
Yeah, and when things are clicking like I'm talking about in our press, and we can create that energy, I feel like our girls just feed off it, and then the next one comes easier. And the defense is on, or the opponent is on their heels at that point in time, and they have some really good players. Watched a lot of film on them, and we kind of took them out of what they do.
Yeah.
They have some kids that can really shoot it, and we were worried about that, and we took chances at times and left some kids open, but I thought overall our girls did a really good job of keeping them in check. I think 23, Schmidt had 12 or something like that for them, and that's
Oops, sorry, Noel.
That's a really good stat for us to have. Being able to hold her to 12 was big for us.
Yeah, I had her down for 14, but I might have missed one. I'm not official by any way, shape, or form, but I know Noel's got some questions for you, too. But, again, we noticed how she seemed to turn up the pressure in the second half when Schmidt came to put on the pressure on the ball.
Yeah, and not to change the subject, but
Go ahead.
Getting Jonica back, too, and having some of that energy, and just the girls getting to see her back on the court and her kind of getting to be back in the swing of things. And she's not shying away from it. She's diving on the floor in the first half. It's like, all right, you got to chill a little bit. So we got her back out. She was upset about that. You know how she is. She's a competitor for sure. So it was nice having her back on the floor and just feeling that energy and seeing how things run with her.
Noel, I know you got some questions for Coach, too, as well.
Well, I think staying with Jonica being back, that's great to have her back. And, when you have to limit a player's minutes, a good player like that, it's easy to say we're going to limit your minutes, and it's harder to do. Right. I saw you sneak her in with 6 seconds left in the half to try to get a shot for an inbound play.
Yeah.
How hard is it to limit her minutes?
For her, especially tough because she's in your ear the whole time. I'm like, the trainer is telling me that you are maxed at your minutes right now. We got to get you out. She didn't say anything. She's saying the trainer didn't say anything, and she's tough. But like I said, she just wants to be out there. She wanted to be out there a couple games ago. It's hard for her, and it's hard for me as a coach not to want to. Well, I want to have her out there, but not to put her out there. And like you said, even a 6-second stint there to try and get her one at the buzzer, but.
It was almost there.
It was, and at that point in time, 6 seconds, she's not going to be stuck out there for long. So at least we had that too. So
and we mentioned that during the broadcast too. Like you said, when she was on the floor a couple times and she's going after the ball, and we're just going like, it's like, okay, be careful down there, girl.
Yeah, and she, like I said, she's diving on the floor and her ankle's getting in there, but. I mean, I would rather have her come back and be aggressive like that than be tentative and staying back. So happy with the way that she played, and she shot it well on the few shots that she took. So
yep. And her personality is she's going to go 100% anyway.
Exactly. Yep.
Colton, you got anything else, Coach?
The only other thing I just wanted to mention was you mentioned Christmas break a little bit. Yeah. You had really nice momentum going into the break. Here we are on December 27th, just a couple days after Christmas. Short break for you. Do you feel good about keeping that momentum when you play on the 27th, the 30th? Do you feel like that helps your team?
I do, and that's part of it where it's kind of nice to have a break where you don't have any games over break, but at the same time, like you're saying, it's nice to be able to keep some of that momentum, keep girls in the swing of things, and then hopefully find some days later on in the season where we can have those break days and let them have a break away from the game. And with 26 games on the schedule, it's not always easy to find those days, right. But some maybe easier practices and stuff like that is what we try and get to.
The offensive scoring, Coach, I had 4 girls in double figures. Sydney Roberts with 14, 15 for Parker, 15 for Piper Janing, and where did I miss the other one? 14 for Ava I had. So, I mean, really whether I'm right or wrong, I mean, that's pretty balanced scoring in double figures for the girls. So good job, and we got to look forward to Monday now.
We do.
So you're going to take a break all weekend, or are you going to take another day off?
We actually have practice at 8 a.m. tomorrow.
8?
Yep.
Wow.
It's actually Parker's birthday, so
cool.
Happy early birthday to her.
Yeah.
Well, the boys practice after us. They actually had their practice set first, so if we wanted to go early, we needed to get up and get going early. So the girls decided let's go early, and then we got Sunday off. Can't practice on Sunday, and then we come back Monday.
So there we are, Monday at 2 o'clock, I think, right?
Yes.
So we'll be here for that one.
Yep.
All right, Coach, I'm going to let you go. I know you got family and everybody waiting down there. Again, congratulations. We'll see you Monday, 2 o'clock.
Thank you, guys.
All
Appreciate it.
Tony Bogenreef, head coach of the Cowgirls, here joining us for the First Community Credit Union postgame show. And nice of him to join us. And it was a nice win for the Cowgirls here today, Coach.
Yeah, they played well, executed well. That's a solid Wheaton team, but the depth and the defense prevailed.
Yes. Well said. And, again, it was fun to see Jonica out there again. Great kid. And last year she come up here and called a part of a game with me one time. And she is another coach on the bench. And, when she's in coach's ear, she's serious about it, too. So, again, congratulations to the Cowgirls. A victorious victory for them today against the Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors. 79-52, our final score. We want to hope everybody had a Merry Christmas, and we're going to wish everybody a Happy New Year, but we'll do that again on Monday as we're back on Monday right here in the same spot, same channel. For everybody at Three Borders Sports Network, congratulations to the Cowgirls. 79-52 victorious winners. And for Yards, for Noel, I'm Joe, and Brian out there in Arizona somewhere. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you on Monday.